Hey, what's up, my peeps? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to 10 most dangerous extinct animals for the first time, and Alex will react later. I'm excited to share my reaction to you. Let's get this party started. Please make sure to comment what your thoughts are, like and share the video, and subscribe if you want to see more reactions. Now let's get into it.
10 most dangerous extinct animals. You think it's scary to step foot in the wilderness of today? Just be thankful you
Yes,
didn't live in centuries and eras past.
I
The
hope not.
animals that used to walk this
I
earth would
definitely
make
would
the
die.
dangerous animals of today look like stuffed animals. Today we're careful when it comes to mammals and reptiles alike. Long ago, the dangerous animals were
Oh, that
split
look
amongst
creepy.
different classes, but it was one
He looks...
class in particular
That's
that was
an
the
angry
dominant
tiger.
threat. And which animal was the most lethal of all?
Dinosaurs.
He's got some earth-shattering and bone-shattering news that no other
T-Rex.
animal,
Oh god.
living or
No.
extinct, could ever top. We'd like to give an honorable mention to the
Oh.
world's largest myriapod, Arthroplora, a species of millipede over 6 feet long, and the largest snake ever, Titanoboa, growing over
Yeah,
40
the
feet.
Titanoboa is a
You wouldn't
crazy,
want to come
crazy
across either
snake.
of them. But if
Snakes
we're
actually
talking
eat their
about the
young if
10
they
most
don't
dangerous
live up to
extinct
their
animals,
expectations,
then you really don't want to see the world's
and their
largest bear.
moms would eat them.
Arctodus. Yes, Arctodus was larger than
That
any
is
living
a
bear and
bear.
any other bear that's ever lived. You're worried
It's
about
related to
grizzly
our
bears
grizzly
and
bears
polar
and polar
bears?
bears.
Arctodus was larger and believed to be even more fierce. When standing on his hind legs, he was 12 feet and had a maximum vertical arm reach of 14 feet. You'd have
Dang.
trouble escaping him, even in the trees. The heaviest grizzlies are usually about 1,200 to 1,300 pounds. The heaviest polar bears are 1,700. Arctodus was over 2,000 pounds.
Dang.
Arctodus lived between
That's a
2.5
heavy
million
set
years ago
bear.
to 12,800 years ago, so he had overlap with our ancestors. And he didn't just have deadly run-ins with people, he hunted them too. He was vicious, that's why they also called him the bulldog bear. And as if it
Makes
couldn't get
sense.
any worse than this, he was also the fastest bear ever, running over 40 miles per hour with ease. Luckily for us, he went extinct, otherwise people might have gone extinct first. Saber-toothed tiger. From one ferocious mammal to another, the saber-toothed tiger is easily one of the most dangerous extinct animals, and
Those are some
especially one
long
of the most
fangs.
dangerous in his time period. And that time period was right on top of Arctodus's time period, about
Tiger.
2.5 million years ago to as recently as 10,000 years ago. Our ancestors who lived during this time period had to worry about not only the largest bear ever, but also the largest feline ever. Now, for saber-toothed tigers or smilodons, there were varying sizes. The smallest were closer to the size of a jaguar, others were closer to the size of
How do they even
lions,
close their
and the
mouths
largest even bigger than a tiger.
with it not
And look
sticking
at
in
those
themselves?
teeth. The bite force was strong, not as strong as a
That
tiger
looks
or
like a
jaguar, but
jaguar
with
or a
those
leopard.
8-inch long teeth, the excess force wasn't necessary.
Now it looks
They
like a
used to
tiger.
drive their teeth right into their prey,
Oh,
through the jugulars, sometimes even pushing through the skulls of their victims. They were ruthless, putting a big hurt on anything that looked tasty. It wasn't enough to kill them and eat them. The
that's
pain of those
crazy.
teeth would be unbearable. Your poor ancestors, that's 2 vicious mammals they had to deal with. But that's actually all we have for
Seems like they
mammals on
killed
this list,
anything to
because the
get
rest
them
of these
fed.
bad boys, well, a lot of them are cold-blooded, figuratively and literally. Deinosuchus. The order of Crocodilia includes crocodiles, alligators, and caimans. The largest living species in that order is the saltwater crocodile, 20 feet long, sometimes even a foot or 2 longer. A semi-aquatic beast that you best keep your distance from. Well, he'd be crying crocodile tears if he saw his ancestor, Deinosuchus, the largest species ever in this order, 35 feet long, 5 tons in weight. Even if his jaws were about 5 or 6 feet long, the teeth inside were thick and robust, some of them were rounded and blunt, adapted for crushing their prey as opposed to piercing through them. Oh boy, so death by
Wow.
Deinosuchus might have taken a long time. His victims really got to savor it. As if a crocodile wasn't already a nightmare, imagine seeing one that is nearly twice the size. Your ancestors lucked out with Deinosuchus. He was around from 83 million years ago to 70 million years ago, so he was extinct before people were even a thought. But for the unfortunate souls that coexisted with Deinosuchus, they tell you he was lethal. The largest predator in North America at that time, and in their slow, crushing deaths, They might have even had a minute to write a horrific journal entry
Oh
detailing
no.
just how bad he was.
That's a long snout.
Raptors. You've seen the depiction of velociraptors in Jurassic Park, and though it
Mm-hmm.
isn't quite accurate,
Those
they
are
were still
enjoyable
dangerous
movies.
dinosaurs. They could be 6 to 7 feet long and weigh about 45 pounds. But it was his
45
speed
pounds?
that was
That is
deadly, able
heavy.
to hit 40 miles per hour in a sprint when chasing down his prey and slashing into them. And even though Velociraptor lived 89 to 72 million years ago, it was further back in
Whoa.
time when you really had to watch out for raptors. 129 to 122 million years ago, Utah raptors. 22 feet long, 5 feet tall at the hip, 2,000 pounds. So take Velociraptor, put him on steroids and a strict all-protein diet, and you get Utah raptor. He was slowed down though, so prey had a fighting chance. Still, he could sprint at 28 miles per hour. Maybe Utah raptor is the one they should have put in Jurassic Park, because he was savage. Mosasaurs.
Oh,
We had a land reptile in the raptors, a
my favorite.
semi-aquatic reptile in Deinosuchus. How about fully aquatic reptiles? Mosasaurs. These were the lizard kings of the oceans
That
for
is a
many,
giant
many years.
no.
There were many types of mosasaurs. Tylosaurus could reach 45 feet in length. Hinosaurus could be 49 feet long. And the king of all the lizard kings, Mosasaurus, 56 feet long. Imagine a 56-foot-long marine reptile swimming towards you in open water. 5-foot-long jaws, a mouth opening more than 3 feet wide. He'd be able to devour half of you in an instant. They preyed on anything and everything in the ocean, even other mosasaurs. Even the larger ichthyosaur, who was not a mosasaur but was almost as big as a blue whale. This is why mosasaurs were so dangerous, because it didn't matter how big you were, they might still take you down. However, as scary as they were, they might not have been the scariest thing in the oceans ever. Allosaurus. But before we explore the depths of the oceans, we need to talk about how dangerous the lands were. More reptiles, dinosaurs. And one of the worst was Allosaurus. If you look at the Earth between 155 and 145 million years ago, especially in North America, Europe, and Africa, the most lethal predator was Allosaurus. Imagine a 32-foot-long sharp-toothed dinosaur
32 feet?
hunting,
Dang.
hungry, and he's got a 2-ton baby to feed. This terror was fast too, believed to be able to hit speeds of 34 miles per hour.
That's fast.
Allosaurus was capable of getting a speeding ticket in a residential area. But who could have the gall to give this guy a ticket? That 3-foot-long head had a jaw gape of 31 inches. That's a wide opening which allowed Allosaurus to take big bites, which is why he not only ate stegosauruses, but also brachiosauruses. When he bit down, his victim felt a full bite force of 2,110 psi. For comparison, that would be the
strong
top
jaw
10 of
and
highest
teeth.
bite forces among our living animals today, just about equal to the American alligator, but obviously the bite was coming from a mouth that was far larger. But watch out, if you're scared of that bite, the ones yet to come are going to get far worse. Spinosaurus.
Oh, no.
Allosaurus went extinct 145 million years ago, and then all the animals got a 45
swim?
million year break before things got a lot worse. Spinosaurus was one of the reasons, living from 100 to 93 million years ago. He was even worse than Allosaurus. Spinosaurus was between 45 and 50 feet long, quite possibly being the longest carnivorous theropod. He wasn't just larger than Allosaurus, he was much heavier, between 4 and 6 tons. Spinosaurus is not only believed to have an athletic, slightly slender build for a theropod, making him extremely agile, but it is also thought he may have been semi-aquatic. You couldn't escape Allosaurus on the land, and maybe not in the water either. Better invest in a hot air balloon. It's thought he wasn't as fast as Allosaurus, probably just moving at 20 to 25 miles per hour. But still, that's fast enough to catch many unfortunate souls. And once he did, he inflicted pain. A bite force of 4,400 psi.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
everything I do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Those jaws were so powerful. At first it was believed T-Rex had a bite force around 8,000 psi, but it was later realized it
That
was far
is a
stronger,
heavy bite.
12,000 psi. By far the strongest bite force of any animal ever on land. T-Rex was the most dangerous extinct land animal, but the worst of the water, his bite was untouchable. Megalodon. We'd say
Megalodon
meet
is the
Megalodon,
biggest
but you
shark
wouldn't want
ever.
to meet him. You'd
That
soon
is
after
dangerous.
meet your death. The largest shark to ever live, Megalodon is like a great white shark that was blown up to epic proportions. A great white is about 21 feet long and 4,000 pounds. Megalodon was between 55 and 65 feet long,
That is
and
a
he probably
long
weighed over
shark
130,000 pounds.
and heavy.
So he was 3 times the length, and he weighed almost 100,000 pounds more. A swift, muscular, powerful killing machine soaring through the oceans from 23 to 3.6 million years ago. Nothing stood a chance against Megalodon. He was the bringer of death, with fins, and that bite, the only way to describe it is unfair. Nothing in history can compare to the devastation of the Megalodon bite. Let's illustrate it this way. A human's bite force is 162 psi. A tiger's bite force is 1,050 psi. A great white's is 4,000 psi. Remember T-Rex? His was 12,000 psi. The strongest bite of any living animal is the orca, 19,000 psi. Megalodon's bite force was 40,000 psi.
Oh, no.
Untouchable, unmatched,
No.
unequivocally the most dangerous extinct animal that you are so lucky you didn't have to coexist with.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more reaction videos, and hit that notification bell. Thank you.